emotional confidence for women. I hope that this has found you well rested after a lovely weekend. I've just got off the call to our 4th week of Own Your BS, which was amazing. I love doing values work, which is really helping women to explore what is important to them and why they consistently sabotage those things that are important to them, which quite often lies with the belief system that supports, or in most cases doesn't support, what's important to you. So it's a really powerful and pivotal week in both of my programs, and I love it to bits. If you are struggling with knowing what is important to you, then it's a really great exercise that I encourage you to do as well. You know, just give yourself some quiet time to explore what is important to you. How is that showing up for you in your life? Are you receiving those things in abundance? And if you're not, what are you telling yourself about those things that you value, which is preventing it from coming forth? So the example that I used in the course today was financial freedom, financial abundance. You know, if you struggle with finances, if you're always feeling like on this merry-go-round of never having enough, then start to question, what is it that you're telling yourself about finances? Explore that a little bit more. And if it's really negative and it's impacting your life, then know that I can help you with that. So I wanted to talk today about the connection between stress and your memories. Last week when I did a poll, a lot of you commented that stress was something that really impacts your emotional confidence. And so this week I just wanted to explore that a little bit more and hopefully give you a little bit more of an idea about why the stress continues to show up for you. And today I wanted to explore that in regards to your memories. Now, oh, what's going on? I've just lost everybody. There we are. Okay, so I can see I've got someone online, a couple of people online. So good morning and thank you for joining me. We're going to talk about your stress and your memories today and how both of them play an impact on one another. So the thing about the brain that is really important for you to know is that it doesn't know the difference between reality and imagined. And this is why head talk is something that I'm so passionate about, because most often the head talk that you get trapped in is as a result of a memory of a past event that you have experienced, or it's a made up scenario of what could happen in the future. So your head talk is quite often an imagined scenario. Now, why is so important and how does this impact stress? I want to read something from a book that I'm reading at the moment called Super Genes by Deepak Chopra. And it's amazing. It's just reinforcing more and more about epigenetics, which is what I work with when I do creatrix clients. And epigenetics, if you're not aware of it, they are now proving that between 5 and 7 generations, if not way more, but at least 5 to 7 generations of emotional baggage and limiting beliefs are passed on from one generation to the next. So it's a really fascinating science that is really gaining a lot of traction right now, and there is a lot of studies that are proving this time and time again. But Deepak talks about this. He says, it's a terrible fate to be at the mercy of your memories, but that's the situation almost everyone finds themselves in. Old fears, wounds, traumatic events, and accidents litter the mind, roaming at will and distorting how you perceive the present. If you are an agoraphobic, with a fear of open or public space, for instance, you can't leave the house without suffering from anxiety. Your fear has made you a slave to the memory of the past. In small and large ways, we're all enslaved by events that are dead and gone. To be fully alive, we must learn to use your memories, not the other way around. And this is what I love helping women to do with BS. It's using the stories that you're telling yourself to your advantage rather than feeling like they are controlling you. So let me give you an example of how this impacts. I invite you all now to close your eyes for a moment. And I want you to imagine a recent memory, or maybe even a past memory, of when you felt stressed out. Maybe it was this morning when the clock was almost at 9 o'clock and you had to run out the door for school, for work, and you were running late and you were rushing around and you could feel your blood pumping through your body as the adrenaline was forcing you to act with haste. Maybe it was a time when you feel like you weren't being heard. You were trying to express yourself, but you couldn't get the right words out. So again, you were feeling flustered and frustrated, which was elevating your stress levels. Now, when you think about those memories of feeling stressed, what happens in your body right now? What are you feeling right now as you remember the last time you felt stressed? And if there's anyone online with me and you care to share, feel free to do so. What are your feelings happening inside the body? Is the heart starting to pump a little louder? Are you feeling your temperature rise as the blood rushes around your body? Maybe you can even feel your thoughts start to get scattered as you remember this past event that is no longer current, therefore no longer valid, but still impacts your present situation. Okay, so Elisa has said she's getting knots in the stomach. So this is an imagined past event that is fueling your current situation in a negative way. And the longer you stay concentrating and thinking and focusing on those past events that cause you to feel stressed, what happens? You fall into the physical stressed state. Chrissy says she can feel her heart and feel a little more anxious. So you can actually create an anxious state just by thinking about something that has happened in the past. So let's clean the slate for a minute. Just imagine that you can turn the TV screen off and then turn it back on and it's an empty black screen. There is nothing in front of you right now. So what I want you to remember now is bring to light, bring to your memory a time in your life where you had the giggle fit. Maybe you're with a group of girlfriends and someone has just said something really funny. And you know those instances where one person starts to laugh and then another person, it becomes a chain reaction of everyone giggling, and then no one can get control and you find yourself laughing harder and harder to the point where you can't even remember what it was that you started laughing about in the first place. You just know that it's really funny. And you can feel your sides split, like the aching in your sides, and your cheeks are hurting from laughing so much and from smiling so much. Tell me, what happens to your body when you remember an instance where you were laughing, where you felt joy and happiness? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for comments. I'm not just sitting here silent. I'm going to assume that there's a different response happening in your body right now. The more that you think about this memory of joy, this memory. Okay, so Elisa has started to smile. Now, have a think about a time in your life where you just felt calm, where there was no rushing. You didn't have to be anywhere. Chrissy's feeling like she's smiling and she's feeling lighter. Good. So go to this calm memory now. Maybe it's a lazy Sunday afternoon. You can hear your family just pottering around and doing their thing. And you're just sitting there content in your own space. Feels like a warm hug. Maybe it was a Saturday afternoon and you're down at the beach or your local park. You can hear kids' laughter. Smell the ocean. Smell the beach. Feel the cool breeze on your skin. Feel that memory that creates calm. And what's that like for your body in this moment as you spend time in this calm memory? It's like a big warm hug, is what Lisa has said. I remember I had a client once say to me, it's like an all-over smile. It's an all-over body smile. So what you have just done is harness memories in a positive way. And this is one really simple antidote to feeling stressed. You can get caught up in everything that you have to get done right now. You can get caught up in all of the things that have happened in the past that drag you back down into a vortex of shit, because that's essentially what it is. Or you can recognize when you're going down that path, stop it, and put yourself into a space of calm by choosing a memory that serves you. Lisa has said she feels like she's sinking back into a chair relaxed, and Christy is smiling and feeling very content. So the power of your memories fuels the way that your body responds to the here and now. Now, yes, this is mindfulness at its best. It's a conscious strategy that you have to become aware of in order to get the best effect from it. But the awareness is where your power lies. The longer you stay stuck in saying to yourself things like, I'm so stressed out, I can't handle it, I'm overwhelmed, I'm procrastinating, I'm anxious, The more time you spend in that zone, the more evidence you're going to experience in reality, and the more memories are going to continue to surface in your unconscious mind to fuel that emotional state. Or you can create the awareness and go, hang on a minute, this is what I'm feeling. I don't want to feel this way. What do I want to feel instead? I want to feel calm. I want to feel joy. So let me go back to a memory that allows me to feel that first, and then look for evidence in the here and now that support that memory, that allows you to go forward in your day with content heart, with more calm, with more clarity. This is just one really simple step that you can do, and like I said, it is very, very conscious. A couple of days ago I posted a post from the Institute of Women International where I hold my Creatrix license, and they mentioned that mindfulness becomes a natural state with the aid of a process like Creatrix, because it wipes the slate clean. So you no longer get dragged back into past shit. You're just able to handle the here and now. Mindfulness becomes natural. But you can build up the consistency through ownership. And this is why I have videos like today. This is why I have that 9-week program, Only BS, because the more awareness you have around what is going on in here, the more control you can bring back in here, and the more space that you can feel over your entire body. So I hope that you've enjoyed today's little demonstration. If you would like to know more about epigenetics, Super Genes by Deepak Chopra, that's what I'm reading at the moment. It is a fantastic book. Epigenetics really is the way of the future in regards to addressing all of that emotional shit that gets passed from one generation to the next. And I know all of you don't have to look too far along your family line to see traits that go back between your parents, your grandparents, and even your great-grandparents if you know them back far enough. And maybe if you're a mum, you can see it already developing in the next generation. So the moment that we take control of our emotional state is the moment that we reset. It's like a reset. And then you can start to positively impact generations to either side of you, because you are coming from a much calmer space, a much cleaner space, and a more mindfulness space naturally. So thank you all for joining. Thank you so much to Chrissy and Elisa for sharing some connection with me. It was it always makes my demonstration so much more powerful when I've actually got someone talking to me. So thank you so much. And for all of you who are online today watching, thank you so much. For everyone who joins the replay, thank you so much. You will see that I shared a post earlier. We are almost at 3,000 members in Emotional Confidence, which is so exciting. We have almost doubled our numbers in 12 months. Which just fills my heart with so much gratitude. I love that I have the potential to help so many people. So if you know of women who might enjoy Emotional Confidence, please feel free to share a page or invite them into the group. I would love to crack 3,000 members in the next couple of days, and then continue to grow onwards and upwards from there. But for all of you, thank you so much for your time today. Have an amazing day. Remember, you control your memories. You control your head talk. It is not serving you. If it is putting you into a state of stress, then become aware of what you are thinking about that's fueling and creating stress, and force your, and I hate using the word force, but I want you to flip the switch on your thinking. Go into a space that brings you to content and calm, and then allow that to grow for the rest of the afternoon. Thank you, Mel. I love that you're getting so much out of it. Thank you so much for sharing. You're a darling. If anyone ever needs anything, or if you've got something specific going on in life, please remember to PM me so that I can create more videos that are targeted and specific to your life situations, knowing that it will also help a lot of people around you. And I will talk to you all very, very soon. Mwah. Have a great day.